Hi, everyone. Welcome to She Talks to Angels. If you are new, you are most welcome here. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for trusting me. During my silent meditation this morning, I felt like I felt like I really wanted to do readings today, but I wasn't sure the topic, and I was feeling kind of, I don't know, like just getting this love and romance vibe. My cousin Erica gave me this beautiful bouquet of peonies for my birthday. And it's been my monitor, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, I just felt like having my rose colored glasses on today. So I'm going to do past, present, future, what Leo needs to know for romance and love for spring 2026. I'm using the double card. Okay. So I'm using the holographic tarot. And I'm just connecting with your energy. So we'll get started. What does Leo need to know for their highest good in love and romance for spring 2026? Please and thank you. Leo, what's going on? Okay. Um, I was going to try to do fast readings, past, present, future, and just go through all 12 signs, but it's not my style. Okay, so whomever I'm connecting with, hmm, Leos need love too. Okay, so whomever I'm connecting with, I feel like in the spring, love isn't a priority for you. Okay. Um, and just trying to get a vibe on this. And I think it's because you have put more of an emphasis on your career, it's saying, okay. So you're not really focused on romance. You wouldn't mind a little bit of fun on the side, but yeah, it's you're really focusing on yourself and your own needs, and whomever I'm connecting with, it's like, you're just not in a place to give to another person. Okay, so whether you're in a connection or not, you're really focusing on numero uno. Okay, in your recent past, we have the Eight of Swords, so that's telling me that when it comes to love, you have felt like you've been stuck, maybe stuck between a rock and a hard place. And in the here and now, we have the Emperor. Okay, so that's telling me that, okay, if you felt like your past connection wasn't going anywhere, it wasn't a good fit, every day was kind of the same, you weren't really sure, how to navigate beyond that connection. You're realizing this spring that if you want things to change in your life, I think for yourself, you have to boss up. Okay, so you're going to start having the hard conversations. You're going to get real with yourself and with people. You're decluttering anything that's no longer serving in your life. Um, it's going out the door. Okay, so you're taking on this boss energy. Spirit wants you to continue to be kind. Okay, so even though you're going through this transition where you mean business, you're getting serious. It's important to still, be kind to yourself and kind to other people. But you're not having fun anymore. Like you're getting serious. And sort of logic and reason is ruling the day with you. Okay. So if somebody comes to you, uh, very emotional, you might think that they're being manipulative, you're just not taking any crap. And it could be because, you're taking care of yourself, or maybe you have children with someone, or you want to have children with someone, and you're like, okay, it's time to get real, and it's time to, if you've been giving your power away to others or your power away to your person, you're taking your power back, and you're like, I'm the one calling the shots, and you're not the boss of me. That's the energy I'm getting with you. So your future, we have the 9 of Swords here. Okay. And I picked how many more cards? 4, 5, 6 more cards to get more information. And the 10 of Swords came out. Okay. So I'm like, okay, Leo, what's going on with love here? And so I feel like there's something about, swords represent the element of air. Okay. So this is like stress, anxiety, depression. Um, and as a tarot card reader, I'm like, well, how can I help you? And so it's telling me that you have a lot to give, right? You have a lot going for you, but you still haven't found the right person. Okay. You feel like you haven't met your match. Maybe you've been in a situation for a long time where, you just haven't even been able to talk to your person or express your concerns to people. And so we have the Ace of Wands here. So that's telling me that, maybe you've been in a physical connection, or you'd be open to a physical connection, not necessarily a romantic connection. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords. And so that's telling me that, um, you know, uh, like the Knight of Pentacles could mean that you're focusing on your career, that you're looking for a new job. You want a situation where you call the shots, and you're the boss. And you're just not in a place to listen to others or take other people's needs into consideration. You know, maybe you've been in a relationship where you just gave everything to the other person, and you're like, okay, no, like this time it's about me. So even when it comes to work, or you might even be considering starting a new business because you want to do things your way. Okay. And other people are going to be disappointed, right? If you've been going along to get along and you're like, okay, like I'm putting a stop to everything, we're doing things my way now. You might break up with your person, or lose friendships, or connections. You might start a new job somewhere else, or like I said, start your own business. So I asked for more information again, and that's when we got the 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. And so again, it's the third time I'm getting the message that you just don't have anything to give to a connection right now. It's just way too stressful, because you need to put all of the focus on yourself. And so with the High Priestess, you may be meeting new partners, you may be, making new best friends, but Spirit is asking you to meditate, to go inward, and to really examine what it is that you want in life. Okay. It's when the High Priestess comes in, it's a good time for wish lists or vision boards, or, just writing down all the things that, getting clear about things that you want to manifest, right? And you might be overwhelmed just with choices, right? You might have a lot going for you, and you might have a lot of people wanting to court you, but it's like you have to figure out for yourself what you want. Okay, I'm just going to take a look at the bottom card. We've got the Empress. Okay. So yeah, so the High Priestess, I call it the Cinderella card. Okay, it's like, why does it's like, oh, all my friends are married, or my friends are going on a romantic getaway with their partners. Like that's something that I want. So when the High Priestess comes in, it's like, it's passive feminine energy, so it's being very receptive, but it's important to kind of pay attention to where you get jealous or envious, because Spirit is trying to show you what you want, or what's possible for you to manifest in your life, especially if you're not happy. If you've been in a connection and you haven't been happy in the past, you know, like spirit wants you to get really clear about what it is you want. And maybe for the first time in your life, you're realizing, hey, like I've been settling for X, Y, and Z. It could be in romance, it could be even in the workplace, right? You're just like, like I want and I deserve more, like I'm not happy, right? And so you are recognizing that you're taking your power back with the emperor and saying, I'm the boss of me. I need to make these changes happen and I deserve the best, right? But you're still figuring out what you want. So that's where the high priestess card comes in. So it's really important to, um, yeah, figure yourself out before you try to connect with somebody else, right? So I do think that whomever I'm connecting with, when it comes to like love and romance, my advice would be to look up the high priestess card here. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams, maybe get a dream journal, start scrapbooking things that you want to manifest in your life. I have an album dedicated to my love life on Pinterest, I think, right? Um, and so that you can start just feeling that love. There's another book called Calling in the One, okay, and that's another great book um, for you to kind of figure yourself out when it comes to love before you try to date someone else. Okay, so that's a short and sweet reading for today, Leo. I really hope that helps and sending you big, big hugs. And I look forward to reading for you again soon. Okay, take care.